Hello and welcome to Nature Around the Corner. My name is Tom Lanson. I am a Wisconsin master naturalist. I am in the northern Kettle Moraine State Forest at the Long Lake Recreation Area. In today's video, you are going to have a chance to be nature detectives and solve real nature mysteries. Now, good nature detective needs tools to do their job, and your tool is going to be the Wisconsin Explorers book for 2020. In a moment, you will see a link on your screen to download your free copy of your book. All the books are age appropriate, and as a bonus for doing all the required activities, you'll have an opportunity to earn a really cool patch. Now that you've downloaded your free copy of the Wisconsin Explorers book, it's time to start solving some nature mysteries. So let's begin, because the very first mystery lies right behind me. The answer to this first mystery lies on page 7 of the 3 to 5-year-old and page 4 of the 6 to 8-year-old Explorer books. Your first mystery is covered with holes. Who went here and what were they looking for? If you guessed a woodpecker looking for food, you are correct. The hole was made by a pileated woodpecker, one of the largest in North America. It is the size of a crow. Unlike other woodpeckers, pileated makes large oval-shaped holes. Our second animal sign mystery lies on the beach right behind me. I've noticed some animal tracks in the sand. So let's try to figure out exactly what is going on. Turning to the first section in your book, can you identify the following animal tracks? These tracks were found on the beach. Who went here and what was this animal looking for? If you guessed a raccoon looking for a fish dinner and perhaps a freshwater snail appetizer, you are right. Well done, nature detective. These tracks were found near the water. Who made them, and what was this animal in search of? If you guessed a white-tailed deer looking for a drink of water, you are correct. You are on your way to being a master nature detective. This last set of tracks was made by two animals. Can you identify the tracks and figure out what was going on? These tracks were made by a coyote and a rabbit. It appears that the coyote was chasing the rabbit. Animals are divided into three basic groups. The herbivores, which are the grass and plant eaters, the carnivores, which are the meat eaters, and the omnivores, which eat both plants and grasses as well as meat. Now there's an old saying, what goes in must come out. So here is your final mystery, the scoop on poop. Using your books and looking at the following pictures, you will need to determine whether the animal is a herbivore, a carnivore, or an omnivore, and what just might be in their scat or their poop. By looking at an animal's scat, you can often determine what kind of animal it is, where they've been, and what they've eaten. So, are you ready for your final mystery? Here we go. The answer to this final mystery is found on page 5 of the 6 to 8-year-old Explorer books. Pictured here is the gray wolf. Is the gray wolf an omnivore, a carnivore, or an herbivore? Are you ready for the answer? If you guessed a carnivore, you are correct. In a wolf's scat, you will find fur, feathers, and bones. Our second animal is a black bear. Is a black bear an omnivore, a carnivore, or an herbivore? And what is found in its scat? Are you ready for the answer? A bear is an omnivore, and oftentimes their scat is filled with berry seeds, fur, and animal bones. Our final picture is that of a white-tailed deer. Is a white-tailed deer an herbivore, a carnivore, or an omnivore? Are you ready for the answer? A white-tailed deer is an herbivore which feeds primarily on plants. As a result, their scat is oftentimes piles of pellets. Thank you for helping us to solve some of nature's mysteries. Awesome job, nature detectives! If you enjoyed today's video on animal science, make sure that you tune into this YouTube channel for my other two videos, The Wildflowers of Wisconsin and The Frogs of Wisconsin. Whether you live in the city or you live in the country like I do, you never know what nature has in store for us just around the corner. This has been Tom Lentz with Nature Around the Corner.